Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This video is going to be on a character I truly love, and I want to read to you her first story and her first kind of origin story. Uh, the character is Vampirella, and this is my copy of Vampirella number one. It was in a magazine format from Warren Publishing from 1969. It's just a really cool Fazetta cover, and it's the story is quite campy. It's actually quite funny. So I'm going to read to you the story of Vampirella. So I'm going to share my screen with you here. This is her first story. So look out, she's waiting inside. The first collector's edition for you. Hi there, welcome to the coolest girl meets ghoul magazine on the market. My name's Vampirella. I'm the newest thing with you. You can call me Vampy. That's if I don't call you first. I've put out the call to all the creepiest, eeriest artists in the country. And you know what? You know what country? Transylvania. And it will be a bloody pity if anyone in the whole wide world doesn't get the word about the Way Out magazine of the fantastic females. My amazing adventures explode here exclusively in every issue. In addition, you get a half a dozen other sock it to you shockers for gals and guys who's who who are wise to get the best bewitching comics. With more to do, more, what more do you want? Blood? You got it. Come with me. Okay, so that's her intro to her comic. And then her first issue, just so campy. It's she's like in the shower. This is the old schoolgirl. Yeah, not schoolgirl, but the whole sexy vixen of the '60s. So aside from something a bit uh, odd about her, shoulder blades, you might take this to be an ordinary young lady taking a shower. Warm, good. However, you are quite mistaken. How mistaken? How refreshing. Note the bat-like birthmark. It is of significance. It's significant. Soul satisfying, right down to my souls. Wrong again. This young lady is not gargling in her shower. Lip smacking good. She's drinking her dinner. On her planet, water has the constitution of blood, for she is kind to my throat. Vampirella of Dracoloon. And she was done by Tom Sutton, and Forrest J. Ackerman was the one that actually created the character. So very sexy little intro there. Okay, Dracoloon is literally a planet of blood. By the strange quirk of nature, the water on Dracoloon is completely composed of virtually the same combination of elements that on Earth constitutes hemoglobin. Thus, on Dracoloon, a race has developed that depends solely on blood for subsistence. The evolution has taken strange ways on Dracoloon. But the blazing twin suns of Dracoloon have caused drought in the rivers of blood. Thirsty, oh, sob, gasp. Vampirella, like the rest of her race, is weakened from the loss of food. Oh, for a drink. Vampirella, a spaceship from another world, has crashed on the outskirts of Gothibram. Odds bloodkins, I'll check it out with wings on. So she flies over. I hope I've enough energy to fly. The flying, the flying's rough. Disaster. You said it. So she sees a crashed spaceship on our planet. Maybe I better make my approach in another form. So she approaches as a bat. Hey, that looks like a giant bat. It could be dangerous. No sense in taking chances on a strange planet. Zap! Ouch! I'll fix them for that. I will I will myself into invisibility. I'll creep on them and they'll never know what got them. Vampirella, not realizing how weak she was from the days without food, has lost her power of invisibility, and the shape changing, and it is beginning to revert to her natural form. What the? Good Lord! An interplanetary ghost. My Draclate job means business. Hell with hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. H2O. Water flows in their veins. Maybe there's more of these men things inside. On Dracaloon, the formula for water is hemoglobin, doubled with oxygen. Smorgasbord. She sees all the crew on the boat and the spaceship. You won't have to die in vain. The puns were amazing back then. Vampirella is doing doing her thing and enjoying every drop of it. On Earth, we'd call it a bloodbath. Feast, come feast, served. Next issue, Vampirella is coming. So basically, she takes this, so this spaceship lands on her planet, and she's going to ride it on the way home, enjoying the crew on the way home. So she gets that's her. The original origin story of Vampirella. Pretty campy, kind of a little bit silly. Actually, the funny thing is when they made a movie about Vampirella, they kept a lot of this origin in it, and it came across very, very cheesy. But, if you're into campiness and a little bit of fun, bad puns as well, which Forrest J. Ackerman was very famous for, this is the kind of a cool comic to get. So it was in magazine format from 1969. A little bit hard to find, a little bit expensive nowadays, but it was a bit of a classic in my mind. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been Vampirella's first story and a little bit of her origin. And I'm going to try to do more of these where I read classic comics that you might not have actually read the stories from. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Bye.